afternoon. We're here with Coach Jennings, head coach of men's and women's golf here at Prairie View A&M. Coach, how are you today?
I am wonderful. Thank you for asking, Doctor.
Excellent. So talk to us a little bit about what you've got coming up. Both the men and the women have tournaments coming up, the men on the 18th and the women at the end of the month.
Yes, ma'am. We will be playing with Nicholls State at their host event, spring. The men, that will be not this coming, but the following weekend. That event will be at Latour Golf Club, a private facility located in Thibodaux, Louisiana, where they host their events. That event will have Central Arkansas, North Dakota, Houston Baptist, quite a few schools, Stephen F. Austin, that'll help begin to get us ready for another run at a conference title and help prepare us the best that we can. The women will be getting into play at Texas A&M Corpus Christi at the end of the month. They will be playing at Corpus Christi Country Club. In preparation for that, we have a couple of facilities that we have access to that we're going to go to, like Texas A&M's facility on campus. It's kind of exposed, and being down at A&M at Corpus Christi is going to be very windy. So we're going to attempt to play windy golf courses, the courses that we know are a little breezy, so they can get accustomed to that type of atmosphere, that type of thing, in preparation with the ladies, and going over just little things that you look for when you're playing in wind or the elements like that, working on fundamentals right now so that they'll be well established or ingrained by the time the end of the month comes around. So we're looking at those things, establishing and maintaining our fundamentals with the ladies so that they can hit the ball the way they want to in the wind. So that's kind of in preparation what we're doing right now for both teams.
Okay. So talk to us a little bit about how that preparation is going. What things are going well? What are the challenges? You talked a little bit about the wind as a challenge. What are some other challenges that you can prepare for?
Really, the main things you want to prepare for are, we are human. No one's perfect. So every now and then we may hit what our sport's a little different. We have to play our foul balls. So when we get behind trees and things of that nature, number one, understanding the correct thought process or mental approach to getting out of trouble. Then after that, determining what to do, and then after that, the execution of the shot in order to prepare yourself for the next shot. Golf is kind of like a cross between chess and pool, so you're always positioning yourself for the next shot. So those are some of the things we're doing, practicing, as you would say, risk management, so to speak, as it pertains to us,
right?
In doing that sort of thing, and also mental preparation, more so than anything, is a lot of what we do. I spend a lot of time talking to the kids, whether it be the personal, coming by for personal meetings, team meetings, or even just conversations on the phone after they send me their stats from practice. So that's a lot of what we do is just revisiting fundamentals, going over game plans, and then as we get closer to the event, once we establish and figure out exactly who's going on the event, we'll have a private meeting where we'll begin to break down the golf course and how we want to play each hole and how we want to position ourselves from a strategic standpoint.
Sounds like there's a lot of preparation that goes into every match then.
Well, kind of like cooking it. That's the tough part. Once you get it prepared, everything's easy and downhill from there.
And you just hope it tastes good? Or it will?
Yeah, it will taste good.
Excellent. That's what we like to hear.
Yes, ma'am.
So talk to us a little bit about the team and how the team is prepared as a whole versus the individual players.
Well, from that perspective, what I'm hearing from both teams actually is that they're really liking. We have a new strength and conditioning coach, Coach A, and they're liking the things that he's doing to get them prepared. They can feel a bit of difference. I mean, even as quickly as a couple weeks ago, I could hear some of them, in the murmurs of things that they're doing that's affecting and impacting what we're doing in a positive light. So the camaraderie and fraternal bond, so to speak, of them and their early morning workouts, because we have them working very, very early, because when we're on the road, we get up very, very early. So right now we have them working out very early, and that's bonding them quite a bit. I was on the phone early this morning with a couple of them, talking to them, and that's telling me how, they're all calling me, telling me how this is helping each team, the bonding process. So that's helping and getting everybody on the same page. As I said before, the team meetings, And also, I'm hearing a lot of reports of they're all making sure that each one of them has, they're making sure that each one is comfortable as far as what they're doing on the golf course and helping each other out. So that's a very good sign. What's very interesting is that they're repeating a lot of the things that I've said, and teaching them. So apparently their ears are working.
Well, that's good. You always like to hear that amongst the players.
Yes.
So, National Signing Day is happening soon. Talk to us a little bit about some of the new recruits that you have coming in.
Well, on the men's side, I signed a young man out of Hesperia, California, Mr. Isaiah Wilson. Isaiah is a very strong talent. Isaiah has qualified for the USPGA Junior. That generally and typically has some of the best players in the country, if not the world, playing in it. And he is a qualifier for that. And that speaks to our mindset of attempting to get the best possible athletes so that we can compete on a local, regional, and national scale. If we're going to continue to elevate what we're doing, those are the type of athletes that we have to pursue. And we were blessed and successful in obtaining Isaiah and his services. Like I said, he's a very big talent. He's the 2017, 2018, and will probably be this year, the 2019 MVP and Player of the Year in his region in the high desert in Southern California, which is not saying, that's pretty good. And that's saying he beat out one of the top players in the country at UCLA to do that. So again, we have a very solid outlook for the future. Another young man who that we've picked up is Mr. Abdel Raoul out of Chicago at Mount Carmel Catholic High School. Mr. Abdul is a qualifier for the Chicago Amateur, a state qualifier, participated in the state championship. So again, he's a high level player. And Mr. Abdul will be attending Prairie View A&M on a full ride academically, be studying mechanical engineering. So not only are we having very intelligent individuals, but highly skilled individuals that will help keep propelling our programs forward. As far as the ladies are concerned, I'm not privy to mention, what we're doing right now, but they will be forthcoming and there will be some waterfalls. So we're expecting some good things on the women's side as well. Very good things, actually.
Excellent, excellent. As we wrap up today, talk to us a little bit about the Golf Classic that the team will host later on in the spring.
Yes, ma'am. We will be hosting that at Houston National Golf Club, located in Houston, Texas. They have 36 holes there. It's a wonderful facility, great clubhouse, great facilities for hosting events. And it's comparable to what is going on here on campus at Prairie View A&M. There's a definite renaissance and upward trajectory or mobility, if you will. We would like to continue that theme in everything that we do, even in athletics. So I thought it necessary, being ahead of the helm here in golf, to move that to a place where I think is comparable to what's going on here on campus. So with that, we'll be playing there. It's a great facility. And hopefully towards the future, we will be able to get a lot more competitive field for the event because it's at a better venue. Okay. So we're looking forward to that.
Great. Well, thank you so much for your time, Coach. We look forward to talking to you again.
Thank you. My pleasure. Thank you, Doc.